Hi, my name is Verdine Nickens. For you who probably are not familiar with me, usually, first I want to say hello, and I hope you are having a great day today. It's raining here, but it's still a nice day because, after all, we still have breath in our body, and we have another day to do whatever it is that we're going to be doing, or what's called to do or want to do. And usually I talk about the community and the interaction of people in their community and with one another. So today, also I want to say that in the background you may hear some music playing. These are just songs that I composed and played. I hope you can, just sort of don't let them bother you, but they relax me. And besides, I get to show that I can do some music a little. Today, I want to talk about one other thing, and that is that ever since I started doing these videos, I was not aware of it, but I did a clinical trial where there was catheter left in, it was the IV catheter left in my arm, which I knew something was off, but I didn't know quite what it was, in the way I was perceiving my messages in my head, and the kind of a nervousness in my left hand here that aches and everything. But I will be tending to that next Tuesday, so I will apologize for the stuttering and different stuff that doesn't seem to be coordinated correctly, because actually these are most of my tapes. I might practice a little in my head or practice quiet silently, so they are actually without a lot of practice and performance, actually just one time, and most of that I do it and it's a wrap, I just let it go. But anyway, I'm going to talk to you today about socialization concerning the communication we have among ourselves. And there's three things that kind of usually always on my mind. And so I'm going to attempt to talk about them. One of them is, like when you get married to someone or you unite with someone, how everybody always say you gotta love the kids because you love the person, and I found some faults with that, something that just doesn't add up, and that's what I'm going to be talking about. And the second thing is when people say unconditional love. That I want to talk about too, because I find some things with those that maybe we never really think about, And the final one is people who order folks around all the time. And these things are important because until we can get the infrastructure of communication and socializing correct, and which we all will be working on this probably until the day we are go to our new place or be reincarnated or whatever you think or believe that's going to happen, or whatever the word tells you, So don't jump on me about the religion thing, because everybody, believes certain things, And but anyway, but we know that God is love. So I think pretty much all universally, everyone believes and agrees on that. Now back to the point. The one about that loving the kids because you love the person you marry. Yes, I know we all should love, but the thing of it is this: sometimes if you don't know people And people are people. Well, they little people or big people or old folks or yeah. And when there are people who misbehave very unseemly and do things that most of the time we as parents or co-parents or surrogate parents as I am, we don't always see the fault in our children like other people would. When you love someone, then you love them, because they're yours. But when you join with someone, sometimes they may see some stuff that you don't see, and you may not be ready to handle that either. If they try to tell you that, hey, look, this or that, you try to tell them this or that, then there may be some problems with this, and so excuse me, that didn't work out right. I didn't practice that on correctly, so I'll just continue. Um, anyways, as I'm saying that when you're joining up, your children, they are yours. You love them. We love our children, and but that saying where people say you gotta love someone else's children. Yes, but that love may um, be a love where you just love them and that you want to see them do better. You want to see them grow to the level they need to be, where they need to be. And that runs into the unconditional love that people talk about. So, and see, the unconditional love is like, I often wonder, just what are we saying when we say unconditional love? I mean, what are we really expressing when we say this? Are we saying that it doesn't matter what the person do, say, how they treat you, or if they're just rotten, mean, and that then you just love them with no conditions? In other words, are we saying, oh, you don't have to meet any condition to be sociably accepted in around, that I will tolerate anything? I don't think that's exactly what is meant when people say that. But I think that many times people are saying, okay, if this person slaps you, spit on you, kick you, lie on you, curse you out for nothing, and just rude to the bitter end, which barely rarely we find, but sometimes people are very crafty in how they do things, so. What are we saying? That it doesn't matter, that there is no condition. There's, it's not, you don't have to meet any criteria. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to have any standards. I'm just going to love you, love you, love you. I don't think that is feasible, quite feasible. I think that we can love people without saying, like, I'm not going to love them if they don't do this or do that. But I don't think that we would want to embrace that attitude of, it doesn't matter what you do. Yes, I know with me and my loved ones, I love them, and it does matter what they do. I'm just sorry. I'm just going. I got to, I don't know how someone else feel about it, but yes, I care what you do. And if you're doing something all really, really out of order, that's not socially acceptable, yes, I will still love you, but I will not embrace that. And I will not tolerate that. So that's what I have to say about unconditional love, and that's what I have to say about loving the spouse's children and stuff. Now, the last one I want to talk about is the way people order people around. People can put stuff in your inbox and say, send this to 10 people. Call 10 folks for this, or send 10 folks this. They'll give you orders about what to do. And never do they once say, well, if you like this, would you like to? That kind of really gets on my nerves. I really like for people, that's why I don't, ask anybody to just support me or subscribe to my videos, because I know, first of all, This is new to me, and I'm in my process of it, and I want to make sure that I'm hearing from the Creator, so that what I'm doing may benefit us, everyone, even me, because there's some tapes that I have done before, and I listened back at those tapes, and I thought, oh my God, this is so good. I'm so blessed by this, and that's what I like. I like for us all to say, "Ooh, I'm blessed by this. Hey, I think I'm gonna check this out some more. This is really good." And I'm really, this really helps my soul. It revives me. And because even in the Bible, there's a one character, David, where he had to encourage himself, because sometimes we end up encouraging ourselves. But anyway, back to the people who tells you what to do. There's sometimes we as people. I'm not just saying there's all of us don't deal with these three things. I'm just saying that sometimes we need to kind of think about asking, telling other people what to do, and because this is important. And the reason it's important is that sometimes when we don't get along with family members and friends, it's because we won't tell them what to do. And it's so easy because we all think we know everything. You know what I'm saying? We all gods. We all, we got the magic answers. You know what I'm saying? Well, girl, why don't you? And if it was me, honey, let me tell you what I would do. Child, not me, baby. I ain't going to be taken, and I'm not going, you know what I'm saying? We all got the magic answers. We all know it. Know a few things because all of our experiences are different. You know what I'm saying? And so, concerning people asking you to do things, and some people, they think all you got to do all day long is to send 20 people some little quotes that you've been hearing since you were 2 years old, and you really don't even care to hear them anymore, but you don't want to be rude. So thank you, thumbs up, oh, great, wonderful, 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 great, you put inside, you're thinking, when will they learn? I mean, but this is all of us. It's not just the people we love. It's not just our friends, it's not just our family. It's all of us that we are. Sometimes we don't know, we don't realize that some people are struggling harder to survive than others. So they need their time. I mean, it really is sad when a person has to work almost 24 hours a day. That's a sad thing. Because a friend of mine told me before he died, he fought in the war of Hiroshima. He told me, Bertie, don't marry no, well, he always used funny language. And I mean, really, don't marry no nigga that's got to be working hard all the time. Because he was used to profanity all the time. But that was his way. I loved him. He was a dear friend of mine.